Hi there everybody, time for a new video. This was supposed to be a video for what the Reverend thinks as a guest video, which actually is for a friend of mine on Facebook. Very nice guy, very great Reverend, Reverend Ray. I say that because I can't say his last name to save my life. But I would like to apologize to you, Ray, because I did have a video in mind for you. This is not the subject matter, by the way. Um, Saving that for something else. But I would like to apologize to you because I'm glad you had a backup, because I did make a mistake in thinking that it was needed to be you on Sunday and not Saturday. So I would be honored to do that for you in the future. It's completely up to you. My brain isn't that fried, so I would remember. Anyhow, my apologies to you and to the Angel City group, and to Conscious Awareness group, as well as all the others. But now let's talk about some things. Let's talk about, for one, last time around, well, not the last time around, but a few videos ago, we spoke about gratitude. Not once, but twice. It's kind of like a two-parter. Something else comes along with the gratitude that we feel. Actually, not every single time, though. Because sometimes, for instance, in my case, I was asked to do something that I felt honored to do, which I was extremely grateful for. And even though I didn't get the chance to do it because I screwed it up, I'm still grateful for it. I'm still grateful for the request. And I'm grateful for that man being my friend and calling me on my shit. As I am grateful to every single one of you for everything that you do throughout every bit of your life. Because I know the type of things that you're posting, they're not just something that you're floating through life and going, oh, this looks pretty, this looks like good words, I'll go ahead and I'll share it on Facebook. You're practicing, you're putting these things into your life. You have a gratitude. But back to what I was saying though, if you take gratitude, there's other things that come along with that gratitude, ways and meanings and shapes. For instance, I was asked to do something. I got extremely grateful. I was grateful from the moment that it was asked. A few weeks ago it was asked. I just didn't fully understand or want to do it at that moment because I wasn't sure of myself and getting the privilege of being asked by another reverend to do something like that. But the other thing that comes along with that type of gratitude is responsibility, accountability, deadlines, subject matter. Not, fuck, are they going to like it? Is anyone going to watch me? Do I care? Is this all just ego coming up out of me? Doesn't matter. What matters is that along with that gratitude, there is a responsibility that brings about an integrity. Because you don't want people to look at you like you're some sort of a flake, a loony, a dumbass. My mother had an expression once about people when she'd get mad at them and they were always late. That person's going to be late for their own funeral. And I've been saying that a lot lately. By the way, today is Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there, and the mothers to be, and to the mothers that have passed on, such as mine. We love you all. I love you, Mom. I love everybody. Happy Mother's Day. Speaking of which, is there gratitude in that, moms out there? When you hear Happy Mother's Day that comes from your child? Is there a responsibility that comes with that sense of gratitude when your child looks at you today, hands you a pretty handmade card, or a bouquet of roses, or takes you out to lunch, or takes you to the hair salon, or whatever it is that you're going to do today? Is there a sense of huge, overwhelming gratitude? I know there's a sense of love, but is there an overwhelming sense of gratitude for what you've just heard or experienced or been given by your child? Of course there is. Is it just like the sense of gratitude that I just spoke of with myself and my responsibility to a video that I didn't make? Is there an accountability there? Is it the same? Is it different? It isn't, is it? Seem to talk a lot about gratitude. I'm noticing that with myself. Maybe because in a certain time in my life, I wasn't really grateful for much. A lot of darkness, a lot of overwhelming grief, a lot of unhappiness, a lot of pretending. Maybe it took getting into my mid-40s to feel otherwise. But as we go out today, as people, as mothers, fathers, sons, brothers, friends, cousins, whatever, yeah, you're going to go out and you're going to love. But I've noticed that with some people that keep in touch with me, gratitude tends to slip every now and again. What I mean by that is the bad that comes up. How do I know this? I know this because last night I did the damn thing myself. When really late last night, I was being called on it by Ray, and I got a sense in me of like, pardon my expression, you all know I'm a spiritual minister, and there's no problem with spiritual ministers cussing. I'm not some Bible thumper. So I had the sense in me last night when I was reading this stuff, an immediate sense of fuck this shit. But it went away. It went away because, one, I recognized pretty quickly that I was not being grateful for even that was being thrown at me because I deserved it. And by the way, I'm not saying you threw anything at me. It's just the way I felt at the moment, okay? But it helped me. It's an awakening. It's an overwhelming sense of gratitude that comes, bam, right back in your face. It's almost as if the mind forgot, but the heart made it remember. So I had to be grateful for being called on my shit. I'm still pretty grateful for it, because there would not be a subject matter for this video today. I would not feel the way I feel today. Why, the video I would have made would have been something a little more calm from what I had in mind, which I'm not going to say because I still haven't decided whether I'm going to do something on that subject or not. I'm not saying I'm not calm right now. I'm not neurotic. I just feel grateful. I'm grateful for the 10, 20, 30, 40, or 50 views that this video may or may not get. I'm grateful for the one share or the no shares that this video may get. I'm grateful for you, the sole individual right now that's looking at my face and watching me and hearing what I'm saying and hearing it with your heart. So, brushing up on gratitude. Yeah, gratitude needs to be felt. in all shapes and forms for whatever it is, good or bad. And we also need to know what comes with it, a responsibility, especially if it's something that pertains to something we've been asked to do. Or anything of that nature. Anything that brings about a sense of feeling such as that. Feeling such as that, because you are that. Nothing more, nothing less. I am so grateful for every one of you that watch these when I make them. I'm grateful for everything you do within the groups that I admin, especially conscious awareness. I mean, that's my baby. It's very Atma Prem-y, as I've said before, joking ways. Yes, I am Boisselle-Schalaba, but I also like to use my spiritual name, Atma Prem, as well. Atma Prem, that is. Anyhow, I thank you all for watching. I'm glad that I could share my feelings and all of this with you. Once again, my apologies to Ray and his group and his friends that may or may not have been looking forward to hearing me ramble. I am very grateful still for the having almost had the opportunity to get that video to you. But I do want to say I'm very sorry for letting anyone down. If I did or if I didn't, I have to say so. As a human, as a man, as a person. Once again, you all rock. Keep posting. Keep having the time of your lives sharing one another or with one another the love that you are. Welcome to your now. Namaste and thank you.